A really good episode of Monday Night Raw. 2 weeks away from Hell in a Cell, we got character development in the new Alexa Bliss story. And of course, the show itself was just too sweet. This is things you might have missed. And before we get started, make sure you've hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too.
We interrupt this broadcast for an important message from Firefly Funhouse News. Newsbreak.
Today is Bray Wyatt's birthday. And I kind of thought, as this entire series was created, and it was created to talk about Bray Wyatt and the Firefly Funhouse, it only seemed right to say, Happy birthday, Bray, on the video. So the trending topic, Sasha Banks and Naomi walking out of Raw last week, getting suspended on Friday Night SmackDown indefinitely, all their merch pulled, etc. So why the hell are USA Network posting about it as if it was wrestling news? Honestly, this is bizarre, and I think it's starting to look like a work to me. This looks like a work. This makes me think it's a work. If they're working us, I'm telling you, they've done it bloody good. You may have heard Corey Graves during Nikki ASH's entrance on Raw actually again reference it. Talk about the women's tag tournament coming up, talking about Sasha and Naomi, letting everyone down. This is not something WWE wants us to forget. But Raw started with an opening promo from Riddle, which I absolutely loved. Really good promo from Riddle. And we talk about WWE making future stars. Here's one right here. This is someone they've built from the ground up, and Riddle right now is just brilliant. Talking, of course, about Randy Orton not being there. The Usos, who were on Raw, obviously the new Unified Tag Champs, again referenced that RK Bro might be done. The match was kind of a tribute to Randy, with Riddle hitting his moves. The Usos walking out, allowing Riddle to hit a picture-perfect RKO on Sami Zayn. And then Riddle and the Street Profits, all three of them, did Randy Orton's pose. Maybe we get like a Randy Orton tribute act in his absence. Why not? I'd be down for it. RKOs for everybody. Alexa Bliss made her house show return literally last night. Interestingly, she went for a Sister Abigail. She hasn't done this on TV since before Bray Wyatt's release. She tried it at our live event. I don't know if this is just to try it out in front of fans, see what their response is. Maybe it was a thing because it's Bray Wyatt's birthday today. Who knows? But WWE.com have also released the official new updated render for Alexa Bliss. So look out for this, because I guarantee you I'll be using it on thumbnails in the future. It looks awesome. But we did hear tonight from Alexa, and of course she was talking about Nikki and her match with her moments later. But interestingly, she spoke about the fact she was friends with a doll. She looked almost traumatized at the thought of that, which I thought was very interesting. She even referenced the therapy sessions, suggesting that Sonya goes to them because they worked wonders for her. So we're not supposed to forget the therapy sessions, which is good because we know that means if Alexa loses the Lilly doll, well, she ain't cured no more. So there is, I assume, then going to be some character development, something to change with this new Alexa Bliss. Just like her Titantron this week, the new Alexa Bliss picture is there front and center. They didn't use the old one, which they've been using for the last 2 weeks. Very interesting. Maybe it comes back. I don't know. But of course, I like the fact, again, they played off the history between Nikki and Alexa. Let's not just forget what they did and accomplished together. It was, of course, Alexa Bliss picking up seemingly a pretty easy win. Nikki did get some offense in. But what we really learned is that everyone right now is jealous of the Lilly doll. I'm looking at you. I know you are. Last Wednesday, we made a video of who joins Judgement Day. And ever since then, Edge has been teasing on Twitter like crazy. Oh my God, he's posted all these pictures. Literally name after name after name. And tonight, he threw out names such as Alexa Bliss, obviously Corey Graves, AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Liv Morgan, etc. He also sort of dropped our Truth's famous line, the truth will set you free. I know some people think so, I don't think so. It would be cool for our Truth to get a complete gimmick change though. That would be really fun because he's a great wrestler. But it was AJ Styles that Edge really focused on and really wanted to join the Judgment Day faction. We did then get a tag team match between AJ and Liv and Damian and Rhea. And did you see Damian duck the suicide dive from Liv? Like, he could have helped Rhea at least, like, push her out the way, catch Liv. No. But Damian did get his comeuppance. I just think, come on, man, you're meant to be friends with her at least. We did get the too sweet between AJ and Liv, which I know every time they do it, I pop for it internally, so I'm sure you guys do too. But it was the ending, of course, the beatdown of AJ and Liv, and you got to ask yourself, where was Finn Balor? Right now, he's a crucial part of this story, and you can say, okay, he's having a week off and stuff like that, but kayfabe, where's Finn? WWE Shop has you covered with brand new Brothers of Destruction bobbleheads. This is a must-buy for me. Genuinely is. And they've also got these awesome comic t-shirts that are out now. I really want that Macho Man one. I love these. They did them for like The Fiend, The Undertaker and stuff in the past. I think they're great. WWE has announced the Crown Jewel Premium Live event Saturday, November 5th in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Interestingly, on Twitter, they said legends will rise. So is this going to be some kind of legend show? Are we going to get some legends come back for it? Let me know who you want to see in the comments down below. The Miz had purple lights behind him, but let's focus on the fact that The Miz is dressed awesomely. I love that attire. It looks really, really cool. Of course, he was in the match with Cody Rhodes. Yes, the Cody clock is still a thing. The countdown of Cody is ongoing. It seems to be the top of the third hour. WWE really pushing for that ratings grab. But I've got to admit, the match between Miz and Cody was just botchy. It just didn't feel like it went the way I think they planned it to. Everything seemed to be a little bit like one step behind each other. Obviously, the whole thing was used to set up Seth and Cody brawling as Seth pushed Cody off the top rope. The brawl afterwards, even taking the damn weightlifting belt from the Kid, whipping Cody Rhodes with it. But it did lead to a great babyface spot as Cody would really hurt, walk back over to the Kid and give him the belt back. Love that. A lot of people on social media talking about the Seth Rollins promo, and a lot of people saying that he obviously talked about the fact he had a clock inside his head, and when that went down to zero, what happens next? A lot of people drawing a parallel with Zero and the life is a circle emoji that Bray Wyatt uses, so it's something maybe to keep your eye open for. Veer Mahan was in King's Court tonight, and this was never going to go well, was it? Let's be honest. What were they thinking? I don't know, but Veer Mahan made Jerry Lawler smell himself before the Rey and Dominic Mysterio came out and any harm was caused to Jerry Lawler. Veer obviously trying to bench press Rey Mysterio over the top rope unsuccessfully. Poor Veer. Don't go for it. Throw him through the second rope. Come on. But nonetheless, I think this is a feud that's going to probably build towards Hell in a Cell. Just like we found out tonight that Kevin Owens and Ezekiel are going to be in a match at Hell in a Cell. Love the Ezekiel match. Love the Ezekiel segment. Easily becoming one of my favourites on the show. He was on a WWE exclusive earlier tonight. And of course, he was talking about his brother, Elias. And you can see when you put a picture up, it's definitely not Elias. Look at the hair Elias has got that Ezekiel doesn't have. But of course, they show text messages between Ezekiel and Elias. Once again, proving they are not the same person. Lacey Evans returns to action next week on Monday Night Raw. And Becky Lynch is going to Hell in a Cell. Love the spot where she sat on Bianca and then Asuka kicked Bianca right in the head. Love that. Although Becky did lose a hair extension during the match. Overall, very solid Raw. 7 out of 10. Not the best. There wasn't a big moment. But a lot of setup for the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, just what we want to see. Hit the subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Turn on notifications, you'll never miss an upload. Like the video, share the video, and I'll see you as always next time. Peace!